We get a brand new performance from Denon and ill.Gates. Native Instruments has updated Maschine once again, and one of Korg's visionaries steps down. Find out more coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. Denon has just released a new performance video for their MC7000 controller featuring ill.Gates, one of the most creative and technically savvy performers around. Be sure to check that out. Link can be found down below in the description. Super creative. I love to see companies collabing with lesser known artists that are very technically savvy and have a lot to offer and show the capabilities of their new products, and ill.Gates is a perfect example of this. Native Instruments has just updated Maschine version 2.6. This new version includes two new features that I think are really cool. The first is the new variation engine. This adds some randomization to your patterns to give you things that you wouldn't necessarily think of. They're not necessarily giant shifts, but little humanization type of effects. So it'll kind of shift notes forward or backward to give it a more human feel, and a little bit more randomness, and just spice up your normal drum patterns. Second, they added the ability to send MIDI CC. This is super cool for people that use gear like any of the Korg Volcos or any of those smaller controllers, synthesizers to add to your Maschine setup. Now you can use external hardware with Maschine all in sync and take your performance to the next level. And speaking on external hardware, Korg's Tetsuya Takahashi has stepped down. This guy has brought so much to the external hardware and synthesizer market over the last couple years. It is crazy. From things like the Korg Monologue all the way up to the Volca series and the Mini Log, everything he's come up with has just kind of changed the whole situation of hardware. From about a decade ago, it was mostly software based and people were moving away from the hardware because of the cost of production, and just sales weren't up as much. So Takahashi stepped in and created smaller, still really powerful and really cool synthesizers that changed the market. Now you see every company coming out with their own analog synths or semi-analog synthesizers, and this guy spearheaded the movement from the beginning. So best of luck to his next endeavors, and kind of sad to see a legend like that go, but everything he's created, I mean, I can't see the market going back to the way it was, and he will have an enduring legacy for anyone that loves synthesis. So that's the news for this week. So question of the day: which one of the smaller external hardware synths is your favorite? Go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. As always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button right down there. And if you want to see more content, just go ahead and click on that video right there. Once again, it's DJ PDot. See you next time.